legends, you know, about some guy in some far-off land having a mini Fenway.
First time I saw little Fenway here was 4 years ago, the morning of our first game, and I was stunned at the attention to detail and how accurate this replica is of Fenway Park.
Yeah, it's definitely a field of dreams. You know, when you come down that road, you see the beautiful landscape in terms of the backdrop, mountains of Vermont.
My brother came here for the first time, and I think he probably said it best. He walked up the path to the field, and when he saw the field, he said, "Wow, the eighth wonder of the world."
When the project first got going, it was a lot of energy. There were a lot of people that Pat had lined up, but there wasn't a lot of real construction knowledge on the team.
Some of the things we did starting off was certainly get a blueprint on a napkin, a coffee-stained napkin at work.
I was impressed just with the beginning part.
He's a guy who actually follows through with his dreams, and that makes a huge difference in his life and the people around him.
We got a call out of the blue from a guy named Pat O'Connor in Vermont. He said, "Listen, I got a Fenway Park. I want to, up in my backyard in Vermont, I'd like to put a wiffle ball tournament together and like to benefit Travis's foundation."
I knew about Travis's story in '95 when he was injured in his first shift at BU. But it was when I read his book called 11 Seconds, which was his story, which really gave me the inspiration to use the field for a cause as great as the Travis Roy Foundation.
I didn't think much of it. You know, I thought sounds like fun, and if he's willing to organize it, I'm certainly willing to show up.
I've seen the Travis Roy Foundation grow from 6 teams to 12 to 16 teams this year.
First year we raised probably $4,000 for Travis. It was probably $8,000 or $10,000 the second year. $20,000 last year, and this year's $40,000.
You know, the Travis Roy Foundation, there's two real big parts to it. You know, half the money raised goes towards spinal cord research. I have a deep desire to walk again. I believe it will happen.
First 2 years, we were the first game of the year, so we got to line up on the base paths and hear the national anthem. And Travis went out there and spoke before the game, and he was talking about how one of these days, you know, with all the research, that he eventually be out on the field.
The other thing the foundation does is half the money raised goes towards individual brands. There's a lot of people out there that can't afford the right wheelchair.
I feel almost kind of selfish because I use the tournament as helping him, but also just, you know, a good time for me and my friends.
Enjoy the time that we have together, because it doesn't happen too often. This is one weekend where we all can actually get together.
One of the fun things to watch is, you know, all the kids that are out here, and you know, they all get psyched up about the whole thing.
It's just unbelievable. When you're here, you are 14 years old. That's it. You're 14 years old. You play. You're as competitive as you were when you're 14. And when you play against 14-year-olds, we said the same thing. It's not like there is no age advantage.
While the competition escalates as the games go on and as you get near the playoffs, the teams don't seem to lose the focus on why we're here.
It's a fun event for a very good cause, and that's what this place is so special. This place is a field of dreams. This place really is that type of place.
It is. It's a magical place. I mean, it's like walking through the gates of Disney World, or you know, walking up the tunnel to the real Fenway Park, and you just get there, and it's almost, you know, it doesn't feel real. It is just so majestic.